Blood River, A Journey to Africa's Broken Heart by Tim Butcher, narrated by the author. This work is copyrighted 2007 by Tim Butcher. This recording is copyrighted 2008 by W.F. Howes Limited. Despite warnings from old Africa hands that his plan was suicidal, Tim Butcher sets off to the Congo's eastern border with just a rucksack and a few $1,000s hidden in his boots. His extraordinary account describes a country with more past than present, but the story of the Congo told expertly and vividly in this book is more remarkable still. And now, Blood River.
Preface. I stirred in the pre-dawn chill, my legs, pedalling for bedclothes, kicked away earlier when the tropical night was at its clammiest. I could hear African voices singing to a drum beat coming from somewhere outside the room, but my view was fogged by the mosquito net, and all I could make out around me were formless shadows. Slowly and carefully, so as not to anger them, I reached for the sheet balled next to my knees. It stank of old me and insect repellent as I drew it over my shoulders. I was not just looking for warmth, I wanted protection. Outside was the Congo, and I was terrified. On the grubby floor next to the bed, my kit lay ready in the dark. There were my boots with their clunky tread and sandy suede uppers. $2,000 were hidden in each, counted carefully the day before, folded into plastic bags and tucked under the insoles. There was my rucksack, packed and repacked several more times for reassurance, with my single change of clothes, a heavy fleece, survival bag, and 8 bottles of filtered water. Explorers who first took on the Congo in the 19th century brought with them small armies bearing the latest European firearms and the best available medicines to protect against Ebola, leprosy, smallpox, and the other fatal endemic diseases. The only protection I carried was a penknife and a packet of baby wipes. I was in a large town called Kalemi, but all was dark outside. It lies on the Congo's eastern approaches, a port city on the edge of Lake Tanganyika, once connected by boat with Tanzania, Zambia, and the world beyond. 40 years of decay have turned it into a disease-ridden ruin, and its decrepit hydroelectric station could barely muster a flicker. As with the rest of this huge country, the locals in Kalemi have long since learned to regard electrical power as a rare blessing, not a permanent right. Now too anxious to sleep, I got up and dressed, taking special care not to ruck the dollars as I slipped on my boots. The charcoal burner used to warm the gluey brick of rice I'd eaten the previous night glowed as I unlocked the double padlock on the back door and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?